Hello everyone, my name is Mark Edward Blanton with The Real South Africa.
And I am Dr. Latasha Blanton, also with The Real South Africa.
We have an amazing group trip that you will be interested in. It's with the African Diaspora News Channel, a great YouTube channel, gives you great information about what's going on in Africa. But we have a group trip featuring Phil Scott, the host.
And the trip is going to take place on March 16th through the 25th. It's going to go to Johannesburg and Cape Town, and It's in 2022. If you're interested in traveling, please send an email to info@therealsouthafrica.com.
And we'll see you here in sunny South Africa.
Hello everyone, it's me, Demetra Kaye of the Demetra Kaye Show here on YouTube and a proud contributor of the African Diaspora News Channel and the African Diaspora News Insider. If you could please do me a favor and subscribe to all channels and like this video, I would greatly appreciate it. So this story is kind of tricky and sticky. It has a lot of working parts, so I'm going to do my best to explain it. All right. So a black man by the name of Bobby Sneed, who is now 74 years old, is an inmate of Angola State Penitentiary in Louisiana. All right. So he was supposed to be released on parole after being in there since around 1975 or so for a 1974 murder that he participated in. He was the lookout and he was sentenced to life. All right. And so he was deemed to not be a threat to society anymore. Also in 2005, he had a stroke and he had to be rehabilitated again. He is 74 years old. Okay. Now, when the parole board decided unanimously, and this was in March of 2021, that, you know what, he's no longer a threat, he can be released. I guess shortly after that or shortly before that, he collapsed. And when they did a urine sample, they claimed, they being, the penitentiary, claimed that he had amphetamine and methamphetamine in his urine. And so he's basically like, I don't know how that got there. And his lawyers and everything's like, we haven't seen any evidence that you guys say you have that he's actually guilty of those things. So there's not really any evidence that it is true. And even if that's his urine. So anyway, all right. They did end up releasing him. Now, upon his release, I believe it was November 9th, they rearrested him. You want to know why they rearrested him? For violating his parole. Okay, wait a minute, now back up. How can I be on parole if I'm still in prison? You heard me, right? They violated him for parole when he was still in prison. Okay, so his people are saying, we believe this is, retaliation. And it's illegal for them to do that because, for one, he was still in prison. So how can he violate his parole? Other than that, we haven't seen any evidence that says that is his urine and that you guys actually found that. And so, again, 74-year-old black man who has spent most of his life in Angola was rearrested and is now in jail. And I guess he's going to be sentenced again. And then a different court is saying, oh, well, he should have never been released, basically if that was his urine and he tested dirty. And it's like, oh, my God. All right, I'm going to play devil's advocate. Let's say the man did test dirty for methamphetamine. He's 74. He's a stroke survivor. What is he really going to do? But that's white supremacy for you. You still got a little life in you, boy. We want to make sure we drain it all out of you before we let you go. Just evil, sick people. So anyway, I hope that Mr. Bobby Sneed does get out and is able to live the rest of the life, whatever he has left, as a free man. And, I want to say something else, but I'm not. I'm going to say it. I hope that the people who did this to him in rearresting him go to hell. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. So anyway, for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.
Colonization never ended in the white supremacist system. And as we see today, the colonization is in the mind. Now, those who have been enslaved and those who have been colonized, we're still dealing with the remnants of that through the colonization of the mind. Pick up my book, 7 Steps to Decolonize the Mind, and we will help deprogram you from the colonization that was put upon you by generations and generations of white supremacy. You can pick it up today on Amazon.com.